Okay, so I've done my duty of passing around everywhere that needs to be sort of passed around to, and I'm just making sure I don't have any immediate Discordy bullshit that I have to do, and then we'll get right underway with everything. Glad to hear it, Felicia. Thanks for letting me know. It's always helpful to have that. Music isn't too loud. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Okay, cool. We'll get started here in probably a minute. I just need to do one last thing with regards to making sure that the tweet went out all good, and then we'll get started. If you haven't done any of this, if you haven't been following along, we might be at the final dungeon tonight, and so there may be some spoilers if you care. If not, you kind of missed most of the plot dump last time. So we'll just go from here, and we'll have a kick-ass time with it. I would really like to finish it tonight, and if I can, that's going to be great. And if I can't, then I'm going to try to get this done before I turn 22. Let's put it that way. You're super tired, so you're going to disappear again. That's fine, Felicia. All that matters is that you showed up, and I appreciate you showing up. Of course. Anyway, let's get right into this. Once I get one or two more things. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's... Oop, I just got a message. Cool. Alright, let's jump right into it. And, yeah, I think, I'm ready to see what the, game will bring me tonight. Because, I'll be real, I didn't get to do this last week because I was, not in my typical streaming space, I was in Madison doing a lot of like wrap-up stuff and whatnot. Moving out of my house, and so now I'm back. I'll be sure. Oh, actually, if I have Private Tyke's permission, I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, then. Oh shit! Did I open up the wrong one? Oops. Okay. Well, tell you what. We will be right. We will go back to here. And I'm going to do some magic of gaming. And now we're in the right spot. So it's all good now. And I mainly had to do that just because, well, let's put it this way. I have means of saving my spots. And that's how it is. Alright. And TimMan47, thank you for the follow. It is much appreciated here. Private Tykes are all about fun, and you're fun. Aw, thanks, Felicia. I really appreciate it. Go Astros, but also I'm really looking forward to the week where we play each other because that will be a fun week. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, let's take a look at our elements just before we dive into this final dungeon. It feels like, definitely feels like a final dungeon. I'm not sure if it actually is. I would assume it is. I'm going to make that assumption that it is, in fact, the final dungeon. And if the Private Tykes show up and they go, Private Tykes reporting for duty, we'll know that it was Felicia who sent them. Alright, cool. And what does Kid have? What does Kid have? We got that going on. I think we're good to go then. Yeah, I remember I sort of set everything up and I freaked out about the power seal and everything. Yeah, that looks good. And we're good there already. Wow, it is a busy stream tonight and I'm very excited about that. For those of you who are new to the stream, welcome. I'm Voltage. I've been streaming this game for far too long. This is a floating thing. Hello? I voice act this too. The Archer lands have dried up and withered. Is it your will to choose destruction? Alright, I guess we're fighting this. Oh, this is kind of depressing music. Alright, so yeah, I'm Voltage, I stream, I do that. Hi Airwind, welcome to the stream, glad you could make it. Yeah, and I've been streaming this for far longer than I probably should have been. Wave of Fear. What is that gonna do? Lower our defense? Oh, that's not good. And it raises its own defense. Lovely. Okay, well, the field is all yellow and that is bad. So we're gonna prevent that by just doing a cute little bush basher here, and that'll be that. I am actually gonna send this to one more spot. Oh fuck, what are you doing? 57, 68, 57, 57, Jesus, that was a lot. I'm gonna quick drop this into here, and then... Okay, now we're back in it. I'm not a professional, but I do this as sort of my other hobby. So with Mons, I do, you know, PodCap and whatnot. But I also do, I'm in some projects that will be coming out actually very soon. And I'm very excited about those because, oh fuck, oh it's using a capsule, okay that's fine. So I have a cool little setup right here. It's like a blanket fort, but it's also really, really useful for just making sure that I sound good. And then I also have a couple other things. Thanks for the follow, Airwind, by the way. Really appreciate it. I mainly do some projects that I'm interested in, but I have a lot of other friends in the community as well, and I try to stay up on auditions as they show up, because, you know, it's a potential source of income, and especially during Rona... Oh, fuck, Omega Yellow. Especially during Rona, any opportunity helps. So... Oh my god, that did a lot. Okay. Let's jump over to Glenn. Got to get those pre-stream willies out of the way a little bit, and we'll just heal on Glenn here, because or not pre-stream, but like, you know, first 10 minutes of it. I'm talking a little quickly. I'm trying to just make sure I'm doing everything properly, everything's run properly. Yeah, so the hype is real. But yeah, so for example, Airwind with like PodCap, for example, that's actually one of the things that really got me into doing the voiceover stuff. And I've been able to, ooh, I'm gonna drop a weekend on him. I've been able to more or less practice and get really involved in other aspects of that community as well. So I've been doing that, some voiceover stuff for fun and for income purposes at some point. Hello, welcome Vermilion, glad you can make it. We're having a good time here. We're fighting a very depressing boss theme. I'm gonna drop a... oh god, don't kill Glenn. Well, Glenn's dead. Okay, sure, off to a great start. Thank you, Felicia, I really appreciate that. I just sort of do whatever comes to mind. We gotta revive, let's revive Glenn here. Also, love your voice. Thank you, Erwin, I appreciate it. I am doing my best here and just making the, making the most of, you know, whatever was given to me. So, is it dead? Did I kill it? Looks like I killed it. You beat the 100 Dragon Challenge at Viper Manor. Did you actually? I haven't done much of the side questy stuff, aside from, you know, anything that's mainly in the, yeah, for sure. Alright, yeah. I haven't done a ton of too many side quest stuff. I have done plot points, though. So that's kind of cool. And that was a boss fight. You know this is... I always expect PS people to sound like edgy teenagers trying to make their voice a little deeper than it actually is, and in the process sounding like they're intensely demotivated. I know it's weirdly specific. Yes, with an off-ramp controller? Jesus. That sounds like hell. Is that the... Vermilion, is that the one where, like, you have to move between the stalls and you have to, like, select the right one? Because if so, holy crap, that's misery. That was pain to do 20, or whatever it was. Yeah, and Felicia's like, yeah, guys, I promise, I'm like, really cool. I play Pokemon Showdown, oh, fuck, what is that? So, that sounds like pain, and I am so sorry you had to do that, Vermilion. But, yeah. Yeah, it's like, hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. Today we're gonna be using, Rad Bats. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm like, oh fuck, you Dynamax, man. I don't really know. Okay, cool. Surge is still really good. What else is new? But, yeah. So that's kind of the, that's kind of what I do. I've been making videos since I was a kid, like, literally before I was on Smogon, but, you know, I've had the means now to really, get a little bit more access to resources and to develop my skills. If I had more money, I would probably actually sign up for some classes right now, but, you know, I have to deal with Rona and not having money at the moment, so we are just rolling with that. It certainly helped, Felicia, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, I have to say, I'm just doing my best to practice and get more involved and really, really do my best here, because I enjoy it, and that's what counts, right? Well, have you heard of Nihon Falcom? I don't think I have. List of people who have money. Not me, not Voltage. You're not wrong, Felicia. I do have something, related to voiceover that might develop something. We'll see. I don't want to get too excited about it, but there is something interesting that I have, but I can't talk too much about it at this point. Where do I go? I think that was to a treasure chest, so probably not that way. And can I knock this over? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Let's go there. In the meantime, how's everyone else in the chat doing tonight? You want food, turtle, something. What kind of food do you have? Are you Do you just have, like, leftovers, or do you have, like, bread? Do you have eggs? What do you got? Because, yes, in Legend of Heroes, there are franchises, plus they are very inspired. Everything RPG. Yeah, you have eggs. You could do a lot with eggs. I am a big fan of, if I have just eggs, bread, and milk, I really like doing French toast because it's super easy to make. And it's just carbs. Well, glad you can make it, Vermilion. Thanks for showing up. I hope to catch you around for future streams. Yeah. Oh my god. That's the other thing. Holy shit, these backgrounds are so cool. Oh, I love this. I have to say, I am... You know, I'm glad that I'm playing this blind, and that I did not, like, watch any sort of, like, pre-playthrough or anything like that, and that I'm getting to see everything like this for the first time, because it is really cool. It is, it's just, like, fun, and all the backgrounds are so pretty. Plasma beam. You're going to use a plasma beam onto Glenn. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah. So, who knows? Why do you ask? I'm getting some DMs about how long I plan to stream. The answer? I would like to be able to beat the game tonight, if I can. I realize that this is the start of the final dungeon, so it's very possible that if I'm gonna try to beat the game, it's gonna be a long evening for me. But I'm not opposed to this, and it's sort of my night off from Mons. I make sure to not overwhelm myself with playing competitive too much by doing other things, such as this. Because, frankly, it's it's one of those things where burnout is real, and I have absolutely experienced it. So I don't want to get burnt out from Mons when I'm managing a team. So, in that sense, that's kind of where I'm feeling with streaming today. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So that's kind of my mindset with this, is like, I'm taking tonight to really step back from any managerial duties that I have with my team, for example, or any other responsibilities Mons related that I might have, like testing and building. Because I have a match on Thursday that I'm feeling pretty confident about for NFEPL, which I don't think is going to be too big of an issue. Not to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. But I feel pretty good about what I have developed for that match so far. So it's just a matter of, like, you know, not playing terribly and just making sure I understand reasonable threats to the fight, basically. Because I'm playing Black-White NFE, and I think for the Roses. And I won my match last week, but it was a little sketchy of a win, I will be the first to admit. So I'm just trying to, like, you know, make sure that if I have another match, how do I get to that? If I have another match, which I do, that I'm being a little smarter with how I'm doing this. Can I go up the stairs, maybe? Anyway, is it, like, around here? Is it hidden? Oh, well. We'll find out later. So, I've got that. Wait, there's a this over here. What is... Hello? Why is there a staircase here? Alright, well... It's probably to a door, and I'm going to deja vu my way past that dude's. That's good. And that dude as well. Actually, you know what? I'll fight him. If I can. Hello? Okay, I guess I won't. Yeah, so basically I have that in coming up in the near future. Hello, who are you? Oh, you're a monster. It is always good to take a break. For example, I left Caps some time because of the pressure in the social media articles for the same managing a team and the matchup and the playstyles. Yeah, and it's like, especially with Cap 2, there's gonna be a burnout no matter what, whether it's playing or building. So, yeah. Snake with your double focus miss. Yeah, that's rough. So basically, I'm in that state of mind where I've come to realize a little bit that if you do the same thing over and 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 over, and you have all these responsibilities while you're doing it over and over and over and over, you're gonna have a bad time. And as someone who really likes being involved in that community too, because the Cap community, honest to God, is such a good community. It's mature, it's well spoken, everyone is very like respectful of each other. It's kind of nice. It's everyone there. You will be hard pressed to find another Pokemon competitive Pokemon community that is as mature and understanding and like aware of their strengths and limitations as Cap. That said, Cap is just OU with fake mons, but you know, it's yeah, I should try out 1v1. Good idea. I'm gonna be real. With 1v1, there's a lot of bleed over from NFE into 1v1 into NFE. So, you know, there are a lot of really cool people in NFE too, but then there are also a bunch of people from 1v1 that are there who are, you know, bring it down a little bit. You know, say what you will about NFE, that's just my opinion about 1v1, excuse me. And it's really, it's that, the worst one's the Spanish community. Why is that, Erwin? ¿Por qué es eso? Dicen a tu casa constantemente? Yo no puedo hablar español, pero yo pienso que a veces yo puedo hablar español cuando yo soy embriagado, pero cuando soy borracho. Yeah, the Private Tykes. Yeah, the Private Tykes just drafted 1v1. No, but see, Felicia, I like your team though, because your team is fun. It's the snails who are just like try-hardy little shits that are not as fun. Alright, let's go down this way. The Spanish of Spain versus Latin America is so racist. Is it actually? Ooh, we got a just nostrum, nice. That's, you know, I don't know if that's to be expected or if that's just like unfortunate. Yeah, Jordy, no fun allowed. You're good. Oh, you're native? Nice, thanks. Yo fui a una escuela de inmersión para 6 años durante los años de kinder a quinto grado. Y cuando... A veces es difícil para mí porque no soy totalmente fluente, pero si yo puedo hablar y yo puedo tener una conversación y es... no es difícil para mí. Yo puedo entenderte cuando tú hablas a mí. So, that's basically... yeah, exactly, Felicia. I can understand it when people are speaking it to me. I just have trouble sometimes remembering certain words, for example, or like putting things together. I found out, actually, I don't know if I've told this story at all on like a channel or anything, but I went to China, actually, in summer 2018. And during that time, we went around a lot, and a lot of times, a lot of people will speak English. Your grammar's pretty good and your pronunciation is not bad. Thank you. Yeah, I was in Hangzhou, and we traveled to Shanghai and Beijing from time to time. And when we had to go out, pronunciation is a bit English, but way better than average. Yeah. Where were you in Snake? Snake, where were you in China? In any case, when we went out, you know, a lot of people in China can speak English to an extent, or at least understand it. But very few people can actually, you know, it's a lot rarer for a mainlander to speak Spanish. And there was a girl in our group who was from Argentina, so when she was there, oh, look at me, I go, Argentina. Really, that's actually really cool. I'll have to let you know where I was afterwards. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So when she and I and a couple others would go out to bars or whatever, or clubs and whatnot, and we wanted to communicate with each other, but not with like a way that like a taxi person could understand, for example, right? We would speak in Spanish, and you know, I'm not great, but she's obviously fluent. She was born and raised in Argentina, so we were able to sort of have not necessarily the secret communication skills, but we were able to say, let's not go and No queremos ir en ese taxi porque no tiene una cosa sur la red. I forget the word for top. No tiene... No es con las reglas de los otros. And so, basically, we just were able to sort of say that, and she was better at it than I was, but she understood what I meant, and that's basically it. So yeah, it was fun and it was good. What move was that? That was that was G-Max Air Slash, or Swallow Slash, or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, did you go to any particular city, Snake? Because I went to Beijing, Shanghai, Guilin, Yangshuo, Wuchen, and then I went to Huangshan as well for a weekend, which was really fun. Climbed a fucking mountain, dude. Alright. Where the hell am I going? I could go in this door, or I could go... I think I'm gonna go in that door. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, let's just go through there. But basically, it was through a study abroad through my university, so I was able to... I was taking thermo, and I was taking... or thermodynamics, and I was taking technical presentations while I was over there. So, it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and, you know, for what it's worth, it was a good experience to go to mainland China, and experience it. Say what you will about the Chinese Communist Party, but going and seeing the culture and the history was really, really cool, and I had a fantastic time with it. So, that's kind of that. It's a little trickier to go to any country now. Anyway, talking a lot makes my nose stuffed up a little bit. No, it's all good. So, there's that. But I will say that, so Airwind, I'm actually a little curious. The food was really good. So a lot of times when we would go to restaurants, we would just order like little bits of everything, and there'd be the rotating table where you just like take whatever you want from the table and eat it. We did have some people who didn't eat pork in our group, so that made it a little tricky. But that's fine. The one thing that was fucking awful was, Snake, I don't know if you ever experienced it, but it was the smelly tofu that they sell at, like, street vendors. It smells terrible. It does not taste good. It is... I do not understand how anyone can feasibly enjoy that without, like, just... It's so bad. I don't... The smelly... Yeah, tofu's fine. I will eat tofu. It is not my outright favorite thing. But smelly tofu, the stuff that they sell on the streets that literally got a day market shut down because of how bad it smelled, that is not good. And it is unpleasant, and I don't like it. So, that's the one major negative about just wandering around streets in, like, Shanghai, for example. Because, like, literally, right outside the Forbidden City, there were just vendors selling it, and it was just like, you could smell it the moment you left the area. It was, it's not good. And if you've never smelled it, it's really hard to describe, but if you have smelled it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it's just like, you know, you walk past it the first couple times and you think, oh, that's a smell. That's kind of a weird smell, but whatever. And then every time you smell it, it just smells worse. Every single time. And, like, and then it just gets even more worse the more you smell it. So, I really don't have much to say with regards to that, aside from double Zen headbutt miss right there on that enemy. You go to an authentic Chinese place in town, and your favorite is the bok choy and eggplant. Oh, fuck. Okay. I fell down the hole. Oh, this is fucking cool. Look at this. Oh, that's so good looking. Surge. Who's saying that? No, it's okay. You finally made it this far, Surge.
What was that? Are you human?
When I was still human, I was locked up here, and I have been here ever since. This tower is a fortress belonging to the ancient Reptites, a symbol of revenge brought against mankind by the dragons. With the defeat of fate, the seal has been broken and this tower has surfaced. In the eyes of the dragons, we humans are the foes. A brain that has developed abnormally the 3 times the original size in the span of 3 million years. We humans have evolved at an enormous rate because of our contact with Lavos' flame. In a sense, mankind is Lavos' offspring. We humans are extraneous to this planet. Now, how will you fight, Surge?
Okay, is this a boss? I don't know. And we'll be back soon, Disney Channel. You're watching Chrono Cross. You're watching Chrono Cross on Voltage 1202's Twitch channel. Doot, doot, doot. Or whatever it is. Okay, well, that happened. Let's just go this way up the ladder. Here we go. Okay, what's going on here? We're back at it with this, and we're scaling it now. Okay, sure. I dig it. Let's go. Can I go down this way? I can. I can, guys. I can. And we loop back around this way. And we'll fight this dude, because I can. Bok choy and eggplant. Can't really get those in other places. Yeah, I would agree, Snake. Those are kind of hard to come by. I actually really liked, when I was there, because I was in a dorm, right? And I would go off campus and I would eat, meals sometimes at, like, this Muslim, restaurant. I think it was actually a Uyghur Muslim restaurant, which is a little interesting now. But basically, I knew the words for fried rice, so I go, Chao fan. Duebuchi Chao fan. Wait, that's sorry. Duebuchi is sorry. It's, Do Shao Chao fan. And then I'd go, and then they'd say, like, Arshu. And then I'd be like, alright, cool. And then I would point to the picture, and I'd get my fried rice. And I would eat a lot of it. So that was my, you know, when I needed food in China, that's how I did it. Half the time I'd just go, fuck, I can't remember the word for please. Oh, but I can't remember. Shishit. Shishit. Naha. And so, all that bullshit. Remembering Chinese, because Chinese is a hard language. Which way was I coming from? I was going up this way? Nope, I came down from there. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go into this one. I hate that I'm recognizing Chinese words despite not knowing what they mean. That's not so bad. Can I go up this way? Or, well, okay, well, hold on. What's in that cave over there? Yeah, it's Mandarin. Yeah, because you need to know how to say, like, yeah, boo, or, you know, you just say, like, bua, which means no spicy. There was actually, it's kind of funny, when I was climbing, Kwangshan, we got to the top and I saw a sign that said beer and I shouted, Pizza! Oh, fuck. And, a Chinese lady heard me shout that and she looked at me and she laughed. So, it frustrates you that you can single out words you've heard but not remember what they mean. You just want to remember. You know, that's just something you have to, gotta deal. Okay, can I make it across this bridge? The water. Ugh. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. And I got a Defender Plus. What is that? I'm curious. It's probably in gear. It's probably one of these guys, so we'll just see Defender Plus. Improves defense, magic defense, and that. That's pretty good. I'll give it to, I might give it to, might give it to Kid, honestly. Yeah, I'll give it to Kid. Boom. You're taking Chinese and you hate it, it's boring. You love languages, Felucia? See, like, I've found that, you know, I pick up languages all right. I think the Spanish immersion elementary school certainly helped quite a bit. Oh, I didn't get the thing. I didn't get the thing out in the... Wait, did I? I can't remember. I don't pay attention to my own gameplay. Yeah. It's one of those, like... Yeah, okay, well, there's nothing out here. I must have already got it, because I don't pay attention to myself playing my own game. But yeah, I think going to the Spanish immersion school, especially as a kid, really helped me learn languages, because I would say I get to very proficient levels of Spanish very quickly, despite the fact, like with a little practice and warm-up, obviously, that despite the fact that I haven't taken Spanish since I was 10 or 11. Used to really enjoy French, German, and English in school. Yeah, I haven't taken German, but all my roommates have, and so they'll speak and they'll be like Sauber Cotton or whatever, and I'm like, I don't speak it. You want to be a polyglot? You want to speak English, Italian, Japanese, and Korean or German? 我要去气放. I do not. You're saying something about yourself, Snake, but I could not tell you what you are saying. My Mandarin is very limited. Your Mandarin is probably you're going to go eat dinner. Oh, have fun. Yeah, Dutch in that list, Airwind? Epic language? I stuck a question mark on the end. Yeah, I was curious about that. But whatever. Yeah, so I can speak English, Spanish, and French conversationally. I'm fluent in English. I'm very conversational in Spanish, and I'm moderately conversational in French. Atha just makes fun of my French because it's very bad. Like, it's grammatically very bad. We have Atha and Cairo on our team, so for a bit, all I was doing was speaking to Atha and Cairo in French the whole time. Just because for Cairo, it's kind of sometimes easier for them to communicate in French. Yeah, English is my first language. I'm from the United States. It's born and raised. My parents speak English. Yeah. So I do that. But Spanish is a near second language for me. I would say, like, because when I was the age of 6 to age 11, I was literally speaking Spanish the entire school day, aside from at lunch. Or no, at recess, because at lunch they even, like, enforced speaking Spanish, because the whole point was, you're in an immersion school, you guys are learning Spanish. The only speaking time for English we had was in music class, and when we had English class. Our gym teacher spoke Spanish. Señor Manrique. You tend to pull people if they can speak English back, Spanish, German, and I'll speak English back, but they switch to English anyway. Yeah, I mean, English is kind of... That's one of those things, right? You go anywhere, and if anyone assumes you're American, they're going to speak to you in English, even if you can, like, speak Spanish just fine, or speak German just fine. French is a little different, but in general, I've found that the self-centered American in me is doing that. Hey, Leandrote2, I hope I said the name right. Thanks for the follow. We're going through this dungeon. It's really pretty, by the way. It's like, look at this. This is something else. I really, really like it. Oh man, I'm getting tagged to vote on something. Later. Okay, cool. I've forgotten most, if not all, of your French knowledge. Well, that's okay, Wolf. You can definitely vouch for my attempts at speaking French. That's for sure. Oh, and Turtle Something, thanks for the follow as well. I really appreciate it. This is probably the most follows I've gotten in a single sitting so far, which is really funny. I got a rainbow shell, nice. Alright, let's, doesn't look like there's anything over this way, so let's avoid the waterfall and go up this way. Oh no, have forgotten. Well, it's all the same. Thank you for following all the same, because you know what? In a way, it gives me that small sense of satisfaction knowing that people want to watch me do this. Anyway, so when you're tagged about something you can't be bothered and I say re and deal with it later, podría tratar de insultar a ver si paso desparecido. I can't read. Podría tratar de insultar a ver si paso desparecido. Yo pienso que yo puedo entenderte, pero no soy seguro en qué estás diciendo a mí, pero yo puedo tratar, pero no soy seguro si sería correcto. Pero tú eres una concha. Erwin, tú eres una concha. Boom. La concha de la lora. Cuando yo juego los Privatex, cuando yo juego los Privatex, yo voy a decir a tu casa. Thanks for the donation, Wolf. I really appreciate it. Yeah, my birthday is in fact on Saturday. So, Erwin, también no soy real contigo con eso. Tú no eres una concha. Tú eres una muy interesante persona que yo quiero yeah, remember? Tú eres interesante y también yo pienso que tú eres cool. So, there you go. You're fluent in English, but as you can see, I can't type shit. Well, that's okay. I mean, to be fair, 3 a.m. gang. Felucia, what the fuck are you doing awake right now? Go to sleep. I won't mind. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Turtles, yeah. If it makes you feel any better, Wolf and Snake can vouch for me here. When I posted something fun in our channel on last Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, last Wednesday. They were like, Voltage has to be drunk. And Wolf was like, haha, on the contrary, he has to be completely sober. This is the least amount of typos I've ever seen in his typing. So... Oh, well, okay, Felucia, I see. I'm glad... You're talking to a cute friend? Well, yeah, you're talking to me. I mean, that's just how it is, right? Nah, but for real, it's all good. Sorry if I sounded self-centered. So conceited, oh my god. Nah, but for real, that was a pretty funny, for reference. Yeah, we're friends on Discord. Is that not enough? Oh, there's a cave down here. Wow, okay. I see how it is. How do I get over there? How do I get to that door? Oh well. Just friends. Well, Felucia, you have spent 2 hours on casting call for a project. Help me. Oh, Turtle. Oh, Turtle. How many gacha signups are there right now? Like, how many just like gacha life garbage signups are there right now? I thought we were lovers. Well, Felucia, we can be lovers. It's okay. You just have to be okay with the fact that I also, my other friend. I have other friends. Anyway, and a lot of Minecraft. Yeah, that's my thing, right? Like, I could audition for those, but then there are the ones that, like, and those are all the ones that are paid too, which is really frustrating. It's fine, I have other friends. Good. As long as we're on the same page, Felucia, by all means. Yeah. No, Turtle, it's like, all the Roblox role-playing casting calls that there are, they're all the ones that are paid. I don't get it. It's so frustrating. Your mom doesn't count as a friend. Oh, roasted. Because, like, I want to audition for a lot of different projects, right? And I have to say, like, whenever there's like only I was on casting call today, right? Or yesterday. And frankly, it was one of those, like, there were no projects. They were all either Danganronpa fan dubs, they were comic dubs, they were Roblox, or they were, like, Gacha Life. And, you know, once in a while there are good projects and everything there, but, like, oh my god, it was so hard to find anything. I mean, I guess at that point I just have to make my own thing, right? I just have to, like, dub my own stuff and hope for the best, but, like, yeesh. Water. Water's good. Make sure you're drinking your water, everyone. I don't do face cam because, frankly, right now I look like shit, and my webcam's a piece of shit. But if I had face cam, you would see me, like, drinking a lot of water right now. Yes, dub your own stuff and pay for it yourself, too. You know, I did that, actually, Felucia. I once dubbed something, and then I paid myself $5 for it. It was pretty good. Alright, let's make some shortcuts here, because I don't want to have to go through that again. I will say that I actually did do a dub with a good friend of mine. Her name is, she's going by Kat now on Twitter, but she went by Luna Freya on, for a little while, and now she's using her real name, because I guess she's starting to get more professional. But she and I wanted to do a project, and this was actually what I was talking about last session, where I was really excited. CAT, her name's Katarina, I think, or Katrina or something. But last session I was talking about how I was looking for a certain, like, song for a certain character, and it needed to be slow and menacing and ominous, and I had a really good idea for it. And that the Jobin and Mitsuba scene that I posted on my channel, like a day or two later, or I guess maybe at the end of that week, that was the project. So it was fun because while I was out running, Speed King, the song Speed King, came on, and I was thinking about how I could do Jobin's theme and still have it be, like, ominous. And what I wanted to do was that I was debating, like, commissioning someone to do a ominous version of the guitar bass riff of Speed King. So it was like, Speed King goes something like bam, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, and it goes, and that's kind of what's going in the background while the vocals are going. And I was thinking for Jobin's theme, for a really intimidating thing, it would be like, sort of like an orchestral, like, bum, 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 like something like that, you know? Because it would be really, really cool, because he's giving this really intimidating speech about strength and weakness. And so I was like, I was really excited when it worked out. And I used, in the end, I used a orchestral version of Agashio and can I talk? Jesus. Agashio and Karst. They have a theme from Golden Sun, The Lost Age, which is another fantastic game, and I would absolutely dub that in a heartbeat. Ooh, we got a bell. But basically, that sort of fit the idea, the emotion, the vibe of his speech when he was talking, because it goes like, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, da 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 da, and it's really dissonant and slow and, like, building, right? And that was mainly the goal of what I wanted to get out of that scene. And there was another thing, actually, too. There were some fan-made Head Doctor themes that I was really looking into using, if possible, for like, the scene where the Head Doctor shows up on the Higashikata State grounds. But I didn't hear from the creator in time, and I didn't want to, like, assume I could. But then they were like, bro, go for it! So now I have to find a new scene to dub with the Head Doctor in it, because the theme is so hype, and I really, really love... I'm having a phenomenal time with JoJolion right now, and it's current Wonder of You arc. Endless Calamity, actually. I'm gonna drop a Saints on him. I don't give a fuck. I have 41 fucking summons. I'm gonna use it. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying JoJolion. The Endless Calamity arc going on right now. So I might talk a little bit about that, so, I don't know, chat, do you care if I talk about JoJolion spoilers? Because fuck, man. The most recent chapter that just came out is absolutely mind-bending. It's something else. And I have to say, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Excuse me. Alright, let's fight you. So, I haven't gotten anything, so I'm gonna just briefly talk about it. I won't go too much in depth just for the sake of you all, but, like, basically, this chapter revealed a lot about the lore behind some of the main villains of the part, basically, right? And it also just felt very epic, and and when I say epic, I'm like, haha, that's epic, bro. No, it's more of a, you know, there is so much going on, and so much being developed by this lore dump, but it's not a lore dump in the way that it's like, oh, look, you did this person did this, oh my gosh. No, it sort of goes into the science behind it, and I think that's super, super cool. Smelly Socks, thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. Welcome to the chat, so you can, welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about some JoJolion right now, in case you haven't already noting. Private Tyke's reporting for duty. Felucia, your legacy is, paying off in spades. No, but, this arc, or this past chapter, just, like, goes into detail about how these characters really are just, like, parasites, and it's super cool to see how it's just been so carefully thought through, and I love the stills of, like, a certain character walking towards a certain place, in the chapter as well. I think it's really, really cool, and, I'm not saying that JoJolion is my favorite part yet, just because I don't want to make any, like, hasty decisions with respect to what my favorite part is, because currently that's Steel Ball Run, but I will say, it is really, really good. It is, a lot of people were worried, like, oh, I don't get it, it's really weird and really complicated, but it's actually really good. What can you say, you're just a magnet for good folks and followers? Well, when you put it that way. Yeah, I mean, I will say, your draft, Felucia, I know that you were having some struggles with it, but it's turning out to be alright. Part 6 is underrated, Erwin? I would agree, to an extent. I think Part 6 has some of the highest highs in the series, but it also has some of the lowest lows in the series. Like, Part 6 has, I think, 2 or 3 of my top 10 favorite fights, maybe even top 5, but it also has, like, out of my bottom 5 fights, there's, like, 3 of them are from Part 6. So, I'm interested to see how it'll be animated, but, like, I think Bohemian Rhapsody is my least favorite fight of the entire franchise. It's so stupid. It starts off so funny, like, I want to see Mickey, goddammit! If there ain't no Mickey, this shit ain't Disney! You know, but then it sort of goes into, like, everyone turns into a goat. Yeah, that is completely understandable. I would say, like, without getting, again, too much into spoilers for Stone Ocean, because Stone Ocean, actually, that people might care right now, but I will say, the fights outside of the prison, basically, like, Ungalo fucking sucks. Rakiel, or is it Ramiel or Rakiel? I think it's Rakiel, is fucking amazing. That fight was so good. Sky High is so good. And then, Versace is, like, fine, I guess. It was like, haha, look at this. It is an excuse to go to another dimension. So, anyway, it looks like we have probably, like, the Fire Elemental dude. Let's go and we'll fight the dude, and it's like,
Many have bled, suffered and perished. It is your turn to die.
Alright, time to fucking beat the... What is this gonna be called? Whatever this is. Anyway, yeah. I think, yeah, actually, Part 6 has 3 fights that I fucking love. And they're the Rakiel fight, the Jailhouse Lock arc, and basically everything involving Officer Viviano. Oh, it's so good. I love that. And then I also think the initial the Foo Fighters fight, like the first one, that one's also really good. So there's that. But then there's also Green Grass of Home, which is weird. There's Bohemian Rhapsody, which sucks. There's Yo-Yo Ma, which is just like, ugh. So it's interesting, to put it mildly. I would say... Jesus, that did so much. Sadness wave. Actually going to bed now. Sleep tight. Yeah, thanks for coming, Felicia. I really appreciate you swinging by and bringing all your private tykes with you. Do I have a Diminish on hand? I don't think I do. I do! Okay, let's use that. And I'll just attack him for normal damage. But yeah, Part 6 has a lot of really cool fights and a lot of really shit fights. I don't mind Dragon's Dream as much as others because I get it. Araki wanted to put feng shui into his JoJo or whatever. It's just, it's one of those, like, I think it'll be the same as King Crimson, just because of, like, people don't get how it works, but when they see it animated, it'll make so much more sense. Holy shit, though, you are absolutely right, Erwin. The final battle is actually... Oh, yeah. You're right. I forgot. The Sea Moon into the Maiden Heaven arc may be a top 3 fight of the entire franchise. I don't think it's the best one, I think, but it is so good. Sea Moon into Maiden Heaven is, I think you're right, that may be the best fucking thing in that entire part, now that I think about it. And I cannot believe I forgot it. But, like, the Sea Moon reveal... Hey, Luna, glad you can make it. The Sea Moon reveal, when they get to Cape Canaveral, may be a top 3 moment for me in JoJo of all time. It's that good. Yeah, the best fight is Kira versus Josuke. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I will say, though, I thoroughly enjoyed Part 6 when I read it through. And that's really all that counts, because it just ends on such a somber high note that it's so good. I am thoroughly excited to see it animated, and you all should be as well. Anyway, so let's just, can we steal from him? I'm gonna try to steal from him. If I can, Nice, I got something. What'd I get? I got a red brooch. Nice. Cool. Outstanding. This guy should be dead soon. Yep, he's dead. Cool. Alright. Yeah, it is such a bittersweet end. I don't want to spoil it because I know that there are people who haven't seen it / read it, and they're gonna go into Stone Ocean when it gets animated, and they're gonna be spoiled. But oh my god, Whitesnake is a great villain in the sense that... I have to say too, all I'm doing is talking about JoJo apparently, but... The fact that the villain of Part 6 is so obvious and put there at the start, but neither party knows the other party, is really cool. Because... What? Oh, we just don't get battle music. That's fine. The best yaoi couple? Yeah, you're not wrong. Because, like, Part 3, you knew that Dio was the bad guy, right? And you knew that the whole point of going to Egypt was to fight Dio. And then you go into Part 4 where, like, you don't know who the bad guy is until halfway through the part. Partially because Araki wanted to just do, like, slice of life stuff. But, like, when you meet him, everyone is looking for him, but you know who the villain is. In Part 5, you know who the villain is, but you don't know what he looks like. So it's a direct reversal of Part 4. And I really like how in Part 6, it's like, okay, now neither party knows who they are, but we as the reader know both sides of the battle here. So I have to say, I really like Part 6 for a couple different reasons, and that's one of them. The Whitesnake and, to an extent, Poochie, just really good villains. Really good villains all the way through. The motivations are there, and it's great. So I will defend Part 6. I think Part 6 is better than Parts 1 and 2. And 3. I think my part ranking right now is 7, 5, 4, 6, 2, 3, 1. Yeah. And the reason 3 is low is because the first half of it is just miserable. But once you get to Egypt, everything goes uphill. Frankly, I think maybe I might switch 2 and 3 around. It's not that I don't like 2, it's just that I prefer the others more. Anyway, that's just me talking about my bullshit JoJo fandom. All I do is talk about that, apparently. You haven't read Part 7? Oh, Erwin, you are missing out. It is so good. It is, Steel Ball Run is just really, really good. I really like Steel Ball Run. There is only one fight in the entire part that is not gripping and intense and exciting. And I think you'll know kind of when you get there. But every single bit had me engaged and wanting to know what happened next, as opposed to just going like, okay. Read Part 7. You will not regret it. I read Part 7 over the 2.5 days that I was in China, where the studying abroad program had ended, but before I flew back to the United States. So I was like in a hotel room and the airport and the park, and I was just reading it as much as I could, because oh my god, I was so invested in just seeing what the hell was going on, and it was so good. It was so worth it. Read it. Read Part 7. Frankly, I want to do a dub of Part 7, even though I know that there are, like, plenty of other, like, actual casting groups that have done, like, Part 7 dubbed and whatnot. Like, there are just... I just want to do it, because Gyro may be one of my favorite characters in the entire series. Gyro and Johnny's, like, teamwork and, like, banter between each other is phenomenal, and I really like that it goes back to the two main character kind of things, but the side characters are super well developed. Hello? Okay. That was weird. That said, Part 8 has also some of my favorite characters as well, as Luna could probably attest with my decisions to fucking dub Jobin scenes. So, there's that. Anyway, that's JoJo for you. I could talk JoJo nonstop, but I should probably expand my horizons a little bit. Definitely do it. Please, let me know how it goes, too, because, honestly, it also is really cool to see, like, a Wild Western kind of thing, too, because Part 7 starts in 1890 in San Diego, California, and they're racing across the American West. If that isn't fucking cool, I don't know what is, because, like, I'm not gonna admit that I'm the biggest spaghetti western fan, but, like, it's hard not to like that as just a premise. A race across the United States in the 1890s on horseback. It's fucking cool. So I really, really enjoy the concept, and I think that the execution is just as good. So that's my stance on it. And, yeah. Anyway, that's, where I'm at right now. Anyway, I'm glad that, I've got some DMs on Discord and some posts in a certain, Private Tykes channel, and I'm glad to hear that you all are enjoying this, even if it's, like, you have no idea what's going on. Audio only on mobile is an epic setting for Felucia, so I guess we roll with that. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm going to do this. And if I can hit, that would be great, but I'm just mashing buttons at this point, just because the point is to just get through this fight, and I just used a tablet. For no reason. Whatever. To break it. Alright, cool, it's done. So, with that said, that's kind of my rant slash gushing about JoJo because I do what I can, and that's my hobby. I will say that I really want to do some other dubs as well for some other stuff. You really do have to, Luna. It's such a good franchise. That said, I really need to diversify myself, and I really, really, really want to, like, get involved in some other dubbing projects as well, or, like, do my own that aren't just like, haha, we're gonna do a JoJo manga dub, because, you know, they have been done. I want to do, like I said, I want to do some, like, dubbings of, like, old school JRPGs like this, but I also want to be, that's like a project I would be really excited to direct, I think. Just because that's something I really want to do. Or like an Ace Attorney thing, but like everyone wants to do Ace Attorney things, and that's kind of, you know, very standard. And I know too, Luna, you even want to do like a project of that kind of nature as well, so there's that as well. I want to do, and then I also just want to be in projects, you know, like I'm totally down to just be in like abridged series and whatnot, because those are fun. I enjoy those as well. Frankly, I will take most work that comes my way, but to an extent, but they're so fun. I'm in one right now where I can't say what it's for, just for the sake of, like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but like there was one thing, it was a live, everyone in the cast was there for the recording session, so it was like a live there, and then that way there could be like banter or like really funny outtakes. And what happened was, I went in to the recording session, I started my recording, and I went in, and I started my recording, and I went in, and I'm like, hey guys, okay, we're gonna join the call now. And then I hop in the call, and I just go, hey everyone, I just did 2 ounces of ketamine, slam 3 monsters, let's game. And that made it into an outtake reel, so, you know, whenever the outtakes of that come out, it's gonna be really funny. The editor for that series, though, knows how to do lip flaps so well, and he synced it up literally perfectly. It was fucking crazy, and I'm so, like, frankly, I shared it with a few IRLs because I had permission to do so. But, basically, I'll DM you it, Luna. Basically, it's one of those, like, moments where I sent it to all my housemates because they know that I do stuff like that, where I will just walk in the door and just say like the first thing that comes to mind, and basically that was what I was doing there. So yeah, it's oh shit, there's an enemy. Whoops daisies. We're technically in one together now. That's right. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how that one turns out, because that one, literally, what happened with that, and thank you, Luna, for this too, was that, yeah, holy crap, I knew I wanted to stream tonight, so I had to take extra good care of, like, my voice after the session and to today, but, like, it was funny because the caster, the person, posted like, I need beefcake voices. Someone give me your best beefcake. And I was like, I can do a beefcake voice. Here's that. And then I'm like, but I don't have a working demo quite yet. But here's what I sound like. And I sent them literally a comic dub another comic dub, of a Jotaro Kakyoin shipping moment where I was like, hey Kakyoin, why do you call me a marine boy? Or like something, you know, something dumb like that. And it was like, yada yada, and like that, and then one other thing, and she literally DM'd me and was like, you're perfect. So, you're perfect, when can you record? So, it was like, it was pretty funny. 1 second. Yeah. So it was like, and then basically we just added on Discord, and then from there, I screamed for, you know, for a character who has maybe 10 seconds of, you know, scene. I screamed, and I don't think I've actually had that much screaming for any part ever. And I was legitimately worried that I was just gonna like clip the mic the entire time because I've like never done that before. And it was so fun, but I was just like, oh my god. Yeah, Luna, you know. So your first set of takes for the screaming peaked and you didn't realize. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. See, I set my like recording volume or like percentage to like 69 or so, just for the sake of like, I knew because the director said that there will be screaming, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be like preemptive here just to make sure that one, my space is treated well, and two, I'm able to like go Rah! You know, and not peak the mic like I did just there. So it was also like, I don't have the, you know, I'm still a little self-conscious. I don't know if I have the right yelling technique or screaming technique or what have you, even though I'm sure it's literally just a matter of just going like, you know, being as loud as you can and hurting your voice, except not doing that. But basically, there was one point where my character gets stabbed in the neck, and so I had to do these like fucking dying sounds as if it's like you know, like that for a solid minute. And I was just like, oh my god, that was something. That was and she's like, can you give me some gurgling? And I'm like, I could try. Let me drink some water. So I had a ton of fun with it though. Oh fuck, what is this?
Could this be Viper Manor? What is going on?
What the hell? What is Viper Manor doing here? This definitely is Viper Manor. Is there like some dimensional ass shit going on here? Oh my god, what is going on here? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is a plot dump. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Since I've been streaming for an hour, I'm going to pause for about 3 minutes so I can go refill my water and I can go use the bathroom and do whatever things you do when you do that. And I will be back in about 3 minutes or so. And it'll be good. Don't go away. Don't go away! You're watching Chrono Cross on voltage 12 fucking... Let's try that again. Don't go away. You're watching Chrono Cross on voltage 1202's Twitch channel. Okay, I'm back. Couple things. First things first. Wolf, I'm sorry to say that your message is not in the chat, so it's not going to show up when we go back, but this streaming instance of Chrono Cross is brought to you by Wolfinator's donation of $5. Just like you... Fuck. If you want to get a shout out just like Wolf, you can help sponsor this stream. Oh fuck, NVT results? I didn't enter this time because I was not able to record at all during the first round, but I'm really interested to see what the what's good and what's not good. So I'm gonna check that out probably after the stream. Did you do well in there, Ms. Luna? I suppose we'll have to look real quick. Oh, these are the round 2 players. Let's have a look. Hey, congrats! You made it! Nice, yeah, I just saw. That's really good. Congratulations, that's really exciting. 13, you know, they cut 500 people to start, but that's still really good. Anyway, the second thing is that, if you all follow me on Twitter, one of my things I'm in actually just dropped, and it's a project that is sort of a fan project thing, but it's a little, yeah, I saw. I won't really go into, I won't drop your full name in here. But basically, the second thing is that my, one of the projects I was working on with Artie, she dropped that, just recently, and it's a small little fun project thing, but it was super fun. So if you don't already follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna drop the link into here. I'm going to do that. You should go follow that tweet if you can, or something, and listen to it at some point, because it's so good. It was so fun to do, and I would highly recommend it, and follow Artie as well, because she's really cool too. And yeah, that's that. And then the third thing is actually, I realized, I'll get started here in just a sec. Actually, there's gonna be a lore dump, so I'll save this topic for a little bit later, but I have something really stupid to talk about. So, anyway, with that, let's get back into the action with going into what is very likely going to be a plot dump, and I really hope that I'm all warmed up and ready to go with this vocal shit.
Welcome. It's good to see you finally made it here. I've been expecting you, Surge.
Where are we? Is this Viper Manor?
This is a space that does not exist, but don't mind that. More importantly, I have something I must explain to you.
Who are you?
Oh, my name is Balthazar. In the ancient magical kingdom of Zeal, I was known as a Sage of Reason. Well, that was until the Queen of Zeal attempted to harness the power of Lavos. Let's just say things got out of control, and Lavos created a dimensional vortex that threw me into the far into the future. There, I seized the opportunity to study the science of the future. I was then able to apply that knowledge I brought from my own era, including magic, which was long lost in the future. Anyway, this led me to make a huge progress in the research of time. Well, that research led to the creation of Chronopolis and to the time crash. You might think I really blew it, but perhaps it was really my finest hour. Ho ho ho! Anyway, I created a compact time machine I dubbed the Neo-Epoch. I used it to time warp this age to learn of Chronopolis and Fate's plans, and to see how things were turning out. Terra Tower is really a city of reptites from another dimension's future. It was originally Dinopolis.
the castle of Azala's descendants who achieved an evolution much more intimate with our planet. Dinopolis was drawn into this dimension's past about 10,000 years ago. This was done so that it would serve as a counterbalance against Chronopolis, which Lavos pulled here.
What the hell is going on?
Needless to say, a fierce battle ensued. In the end, Chronopolis emerged as the victor, and the Reptites' fortress was sealed away by fate. But more important now is the role the dragons play in all of this. Originally, the whole archipelago of El Nido was known as the Sea of Eden. This was because it was where the dragon gods resided. But then fate sealed away the dragon gods' powers, in effect becoming a god itself. Thus, the islands where the new godhead, Fate, existed came to be called the Sea of Eden instead. Perhaps you didn't realize it, but you were used by the dragon gods to eliminate Fate. It was not true that the dragon gods sealed away the frozen flame. Rather, it's quite the opposite. It was Fate that used the power of the flame to seal up the dragon gods. In reality, the dragon gods are in opposition to man, while Fate itself was actually the protector of humanity. The dragon gods were originally a singular plasma life form, a living accumulation of the planet's energy. Originally, it was a biological machine used to control the powers of nature in the future society of Reptites. In order to control the natural energy itself, Fate divided the one dragon god entity into 6 weaker plasma life forms, then scattered them across the land and sealed them away. Their dragon-like appearances are just pseudo-guises, temporary forms they take so that they can appear in this dimension. But all that changed when Fate was vanquished and its power hold was eliminated. At that moment, the 7 dragons who had been rendered almost powerless and forgotten traveled across the dimensions to reunite into a single entity.
7 dragons? I thought there were only 6.
There were 6 dragons you knew of, and 1 more hidden dragon you didn't.
What? What the hell?
Like the second moon that was once lost but later found. Although the same planet, my worlds didn't have 2 moons. Look up at the night sky now and you will see 7 celestial bodies, 5 stars, and 2 moons. 5 brother stars that correspond to 5 colored dragons, ruling like gods over the night skies. 1 moon that corresponds to the white sky dragon, and another, darker daughter moon to counterbalance them.
Hey, Artie, glad you can make it. Yes, that is a link to your Twitter.
The fire dragon, the water dragon, the green dragon, the earth dragon, the black dragon, the sky dragon, and 1 more. The final dragon, the dark moon dragon. The one who was to work to free the other dragons from their bondage by the Fate computer. The child the others created on the night of the electric storm that temporarily caused Fate to loosen its hold on them. I believe you know her as Harl.
Huh? What the fuck?
Huh? Unbelievable!
The dragon gods were the essence of nature on this planet. Perhaps we can consider what's happening as our planet's vengeance on us, to finally sweep away the unwanted humans from the face of this blue planet.
First it was Fate, but now it's...
Hold on.
First it was Fate, now it is the planet?
Or vice versa. But either way you look at it, now is the time to set things right. The future of mankind, the destiny of this planet. Everything depends on the next battle you will fight.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, the time for us to part has come.
Hey, mister, is that the Chrono Cross you have there? You guys up there? The Chrono Cross, the melody and harmony? It has the power to cross space and time and unify people's thoughts and feelings. It has the power to transfer memories. By using it as an element, it has the power to draw on the sounds of 6 colored elements to produce a healing harmony. It has the power to combine the sounds of the world into one melody.
Wait. Wait. Was that Chrono, Marl, and Luca? Like, kids? Wow, that's fucking cool as fuck, dude. Oh my god.
I'm sure we'll meet again soon, in one time period or another. Be careful now, and good luck.
Okay, goodbye, Balthazar. It was nice seeing you, and oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Okay, well, that was a plot dump. Harl is a dragon. She's been evil the whole time. Cool. Fate was a good guy. Cool. What? What? What the hell, man? What the actual hell? Okay, is there any secret in there as there was last time? Okay, so I knew there was something about that accent. Yeah, because no one with a French accent is real. They're all dragons. Is there anything in the bookcases? Oh, that was a spook. Oh, yep, there it is. There's a switch. Push it. Sure, yeah, of course. Video game logic. Whenever there's a switch, you have to push it. All right. Let's get whatever's at the top of this. What are you? Surge found a black hole. Can I jump through? Can I jump through? No? Can I jump onto the thing? No? Okay, sure. I guess that's fine, but I'm still a little confused. Okay. Sure. I'm sure that there's a way to go that I'm just missing. But we will get there. But yeah, this was confusing, and that was plot. That was a lot of plot. Wait, the French accent, that means Ollie is secretly a dragon? Yeah, probably. Alright, so let's go back this way. I think there might be means to progress, maybe? Wait, what? What? The door was just there. Okay, sure. This dungeon doesn't have to make sense anyway. There it is. Three, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I don't have perfect pitch, but I have a good idea of what that sounds like. Oh, wait. I don't want to go fight you yet. I don't want to go fight the green guy yet. I want to... Is there anything in this room besides... Yeah, there is. I knew you can't hide that from me, game. You can't hide that from me. I know it too well. Yeah, so... Yep, there it is. Cool. There's something. Ultra Nova. What is that? What is an Ultra Nova? I'm sure we'll find out soon. Once I get out of this room. Alright. Let's do this. The green boss is next. First we had the yellow boss, then we had the red boss, now we've got the green boss. And I have a sneaking suspicion, because that's the same order it was with the Cryosphinx, that, our order... You can't save, okay, whatever. That the order in which we need to do something is going to be red, or it's going to be yellow, red, green, then probably blue.
Return our trees. Give back our green forests.
Yeah. Alright, so now we've got this green dude, and the green dude is gonna be a mean dude, because he's a green dude. Surge just did 1,000 damage. Info scope. Yup. This is that's the third note in the crystal room. Oh, that's not a good setup. Glenn, I'm gonna need you to attack this motherfucker. Oh no. Heal plus. Is the dude, like, already weak? Alright, well, what I could do is I could go for a cross strike. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at this. That did so much! He's dead!
Oh, look at that! That's so good! He's already dead!
I'm so sorry you had to hear all that, by the way. That's an unfortunate sound. Anyway, we did it! That wasn't too bad. I'm gonna make a guess that the next boss will be blue. And you know what? Tell you what. If the next boss isn't blue, I will... I don't know. I'll do something. I'll say a funny noise. I'll make a funny noise. I do that anyway. Alright, save point. Cool. Let me just do one quick thing.
Sage, up there!
Oh.
That must be the summit. Look, those two beams coming out from either side. I wonder if they act as some kind of sealing device?
Sub yourself in week 2, Wolf? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to commit to that. I won't be able to play on my birthday. Save point. Dress up in a Shrek costume and sing Rickroll if it's not blue. I don't have a Shrek costume. I do have a Shrekfest shirt, though. Paid off week 1. Yeah, because of a... I will say, my week 1 match, I think I played it pretty well, but that endgame was a little suspect. Just a little. Oh, you know what? That blue thing on top is probably the blue boss. I don't have a Shrek costume. I have a Shrek shirt. A Shrek Fest shirt, because I went to Shrekfest in 2017? 2017, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I played fine week 1. I would say I played pretty well. Weatherball Pelipper put in a ton of work. And, especially because it wasn't bulletproof Equilibra. I think if Equilibra had been bulletproof, that team wouldn't have been good because you didn't have a ground resist. But, at the same time, Weatherball Pelipper kind of just ran through. So, that was pretty good. The only misplay I maybe made at the end, but my opponent misplayed even harder than I did, so, like, it ended up being alright. Yep. So yeah, at this point, I'm not gonna leak any text that I have, but I will say, I'm very, very pleased and proud of my team so far, even if we tied week 1, I think, you know, we have a really good setup going in the team, and I'm really pleased with how the draft ultimately went. So, you know, some people were maybe a little confused, like, what is Voltage doing with this draft in particular? Like, I don't know who they're drafting for. And, you know, Snake and I had a plan, and I'm glad to see that it's kind of paying off. even if we did end up tying the week. And that's, frankly, that's kind of through hacks, because if Martha hadn't missed 2 Zen headbutts in a row, which is a literally 1 in 100 chance, we would have won the week. So I'm okay with a tie because it was due to hacks, and that's just how it is sometimes in Pokemon. So, but yeah, I will say that it is interesting too. We have a pretty good team, I'd say. I took some chances on some players, and some have been doing very well based on those chances, I'd say. So I'm excited to see what happens when we play you guys, the Private Tykes, and then also the Pinecos as well. I think are going to be really fun because who knows, maybe I'm leaking team secrets and I'll, like, give other people time to play and whatnot. But you're bringing Pult this week, Wolf? Good call. I'm a big fan of Pult in Gen 7 as well. Alright, who's this boss? This is a black boss. Oh. Hello. Kind of sad you lost to Jordy. Yeah, well, Jordy's no fun. I mean, Jordy's Jordy. He's just a good player in general. It happens. We play the Snails last, so that's going to be a pretty exciting matchup.